Alright, so today I'm going to come at you with another Detroit Lions mock draft. I would like to do other teams, but I really don't know their needs, and I'm a Lions fan, so of course I'm going to do nothing but Lions videos. But anyway, I'm going to get at it. With the 5th pick in the first round, I see Detroit going Eric Fisher, offensive tackle out of Central Michigan, 6'7", 305. He's a solid start to replace Jeff Backus, and I believe that's what they would do if he's on the board. If not, then this pick would change. Some alternates would be a Jarvis Jones or a Benjamin Werner defensive end out of Florida State. So moving on to the second round, Detroit needs a pass rusher. That is obviously needed after Cliff Averill left Detroit through free agency and went to Seattle. They signed James Jones, defensive end from Seattle. So we flop players pretty much. But I believe they need a big pass rusher. So that's why I believe they'll go with Margus Hunt, defensive end at Southern Methodist. 6'8", 277. Awesome speed. He uses his length in his arms to get separation from the offensive tackle and uses a quick swim move to get around. Margus Hunt is a Antonio Smith type player. He's kind of like a Von Miller too. He's a hybrid of the defensive ends this year. He ran out in the 4-3 at Southern Methodist, so he knows the system. He's a solid player. That's why I believe Detroit pick him up. In the third round, Detroit will select Kyle Long, offensive tackle, offensive guard, 6'6", 313, the son of Howie Long and brother of Chris Long. Kyle Long, he's gonna probably play the right side after losing Gasper Cheerless. A solid start again. Moving our offensive line would be dominant with Rob Sims, Kyle Long on the right side, Dominic Raiola in the center, and then Riley Reiff moving to the interior to left guard, and then moving and having Eric Fisher play left tackle would be a solid front for Matthew Stafford and Reggie Bush, and it'd give Stafford more time to find his target and Calvin, Nate Burleson, and Ryan Broyles, and the draft pick I have him getting in the next round, Derek Rogers. I have him slipping to the fourth round. I don't see it happening, but it could. That's why I have him slipping here to Detroit. I like Derek Rogers. He had a solid vertical. He's a big receiver. He'd be a starting number 2 wide receiver. Let's see here. He's 6'3", 220. He's a miniature Calvin in my opinion. He did have off-field issues. That's why I see him slipping here to the fourth round. He's a second, third round prospect, so this could change. If he's not available in the fourth round, I would definitely go with Kenny Stills. There. Fifth round, we need a defensive back. I know you're saying, D. Milner, first round, D. Milner, first round. No, he's not that good. He's not a fifth round selection. Maybe if Detroit had the 10th pick, I would agree with you. But he's not. He is the best corner in the draft. Don't get me wrong. I will admit he is the best corner in the draft. But he's not worthy of that 5th overall pick. I know there's gonna be people out there hating me, but he's not worth that 5th overall pick. Terry Hawthorne out of Illinois, 6 foot, 195. You're in a solid 4.3, 140. He'd be a good start for Detroit with Chris Houston and the other corners there. In the 6th round, I have him picking up another corner who's a solid player in the Big Ten, Johnny Adams. Johnny Adams isn't recognized in this draft, I don't think. He's very under the radar. He's a 3-time All-Big Ten or 2-time All-Big Ten player. He's a solid start. He knows the system. He knows how to cooperate with his teammates, and he's a leader, and he can get interceptions. Bar none, he's top dog at that. I like Johnny Adams going there. 7, we lost the punter. I don't see him signing a free agent. We signed David Akers after losing our star kicker, Jason Hanson, through retirement. Quinn Sharp will come in as the starting punter for Detroit for a very long time. He can also kick, but David Akers will take that role. But Quinn Sharp, punter, 7th round. In 8, Detroit just has a waste pick pretty much. They take a chance on Rashard Hall, the safety, the free safety out of Clemson. He's a big time hitter. He's got good size. I think he's 6 foot or 6'2", 190 to 220. He's a big player. He can hit. Really like that. He knows how to play football. Detroit doesn't get an outside linebacker like I'd like him to in this mock draft. But in the first round, if Eric Fisher's gone in the first few picks, Detroit will get Jarvis Jones or Benier Werner. So my next mock, I'll have alternate picks. If the first, second, etc. picks are gone, who they'll pick up and replace. 6 minutes is up. I'm out.